Hey guys, we are going to be moving on to Section 2 today, but just to remind you, yesterday we did solving systems by graphing. Remember, systems just have two or more equations, and we're trying to find a solution that will make all the equations true. So, let's go to Section 2. So the second way we can solve systems is by substitution. And so that's what we're going to be focusing on today. And so if you notice here, there are two steps. Step 1, write an equation containing only one variable and solve it. And then step 2, solve for the other variable in either equation, solve using substitution. So I know it kind of can be confusing, but if you notice with this equation right here, y is equal to 2x. So what we can do here is we can take this 2x and we can substitute it in for this y here. Because y is equal to y, we can make this 2x go in here. So we're going to take this equation, we're going to use that information to substitute into the second one. So it's going to look something like this. We're going to take 7x minus 2x equals 15. So all I did was substitute in for this y right here with this 2x. I took this 2x and put it in for y. And so now what we're going to do is we're just going to solve this. So 7x minus 2x is 5x equals 15, divide by 5, x is equal to 3. And so now with this, I know that x is equal to 3, but we still need to know what y equals. So we're going to basically come up and we're going to substitute it back into that original equation. Y is equal to 2x, so 2 times 3, so y is equal to 6. So the ordered pair is 3, 6, and that would be my solution. You can double check this too. You can go back into this equation here, which would end up being 6 equals 2 times 3, which is true. And then if you look at the second equation, I'm actually going to go down here to the corner. It would be 7 times 3 minus 6 equals 15. So 21 minus 6 equals 15, which is true. So you take one equation, you substitute it into the other one, but then you also still need to figure out what that second variable will be. If you notice here, I have y equals 2x plus 2, but I also have y equals negative 3x plus 4. Well, since both of those equal y, what I can do is set them equal to one another. 2x plus 2 is equal to negative 3x plus 4. And the reason why is because y equals and y equals, so they're the same thing. From here, we're just going to solve. So I could add 3x to both sides to get 5x plus 2 equals 4, minus 2, 5x equals 2, divide by 5, x is equal to 2/5. And now to solve for y, I just need to substitute this into either one of these equations. I'm just going to go with the top equation right here. So y is equal to 2 times 2/5 plus 2. And then from here, this would be 4/5 plus 2 to get 2 and 4/5. And so again, my ordered pair, x is 2/5, and then y is 2 and 4/5. And we can double check this as well. So if I put 2/5 in for x into this first equation, I should get 2 and 4/5 is equal to 2 times 2/5 plus 2, which would be true because this would be 4/5 plus 2. But if I look at the second one, it would be 2 and 4/5 is equal to negative 3 times 2/5 plus 4. And so when I solve this one, I know this is kind of crowded here, this is equal to negative 6/5 plus 4, which would equal 2 and 4/5. So it works out. So you can always double check your work to make sure that you did it correctly. So up here, it was y equals 2x, and so we substituted into this other equation. Here they were both equal to y, so we just set them equal to each other and solved. Here's another example. We have 6y plus 8x equals 28 and 3 equals 2x plus y. The first thing that we need to do is take this equation right here and we want to solve for y, or get y by itself. So in order to do that, I'm just going to kind of work over here. I have 3 is equal to 2x minus y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. Now I have 3 minus 2x equals negative y. So I'm going to divide by negative 1. I'm going to divide every single term by negative 1. So this is going to end up being negative 3 plus 2x equals y. And so now I have y is equal to negative 3 plus 2x, and I can substitute it in for that y right there. So it's going to be 6 times negative 3 plus 2x plus 8x equals 28. And I got that because I took this equation and I substituted that y right next to that 6. If you can see here, I'm going to highlight it. I took that y and substituted in for this right here. Okay? So from here, we're just going to solve for our x. We're going to have to use the distributive property. So negative 18 plus 12x plus 8x equals 28. Negative 18 plus 20x, so I just combine my like terms, equals 28. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. I want to do plus 18 on both sides. So now I have 20x is equal to 46. Divide by 20. X is equal to 2 and 3/10, or 2.3. From here, I want to go back and I want to substitute this in. I can actually substitute it into this equation right here where it's already solved for y. So y is equal to negative 3 plus 2 times 2 and 3/10. So y is equal to negative 3 plus if I do 2 times 33 over 10 and cross cancel. So that's going to equal 6 and 3/5. And then if I combine those together, that's going to equal 3 and 3/5. So my ordered pair would be 2 and 3/10, 3 and 3/5. That would be my solution. And if I go back up and check, that should come out correct. And here's one way that you can apply this. So it says a rectangle is 4 times longer than it is wide. The perimeter of the rectangle is 30 centimeters. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. So if I look at this first statement right here, I'm going to write an equation for that. A rectangle is 4 times longer than it is wide. So the length is equal to 4w because it's 4 times longer than it is wide. And then it says the perimeter of a rectangle is 30 centimeters. Well, perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, and that equals the perimeter, which would be 30. So if you notice, I have L equals 4w, and I have an L right here. So what I can do is substitute in. Ends up being 2 times 4w plus 2w equals 30. 8w plus 2w equals 30. 10w equals 30. So w is equal to 3. So the width is going to be 3 centimeters. And then remember, the length over here, the length is 4w. So the length is 4 times whatever w was, which was 3, to get 12 centimeters. And so the width was 3 centimeters, and the length was 12 centimeters. So that is it for today. Check out the board for the problems for Section 2, and I will answer any questions tomorrow.